Hey, what's going on, family? It's your boy Jonathan R. Whitfield. I really want to just briefly talk about the Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and the Tariq Nasheed situation, or the feud that's currently going on in our community right now. Um, so currently, these brothers are kind of feuding. They got beef right now because each one of them is accusing the next of constantly making negative videos about them and disparaging their names, and really just kind of bringing them down in the community. Um, it's a big deal in our community, black community, because not with everybody, but most of us, because a lot of us follow these brothers. Um, they are all great at what they do. You know, they are all controversial in some instances. They all have large followings. They all say a lot of things people like. They all say a lot of things people don't like. They say a lot of things people agree with. They say a lot of things people don't agree with. And they all kind of pro-black, in some instances, pro-black, and they all for the black family and the black community, uplifting our people. So it's a big deal because these three gentlemen pretty much has reached the top of what they do. Dr. Boyce Watkins is in finance. Dr. Umar Johnson is in counseling and Pan-Africanism, history. Tariq Nasheed is in film, in the arts. So and they all do great things in that area. But recently, Umar Johnson, he has been under attack. A lot of people have been questioning his credentials, which he has his credentials and stuff like that. But there's been a lot of people complaining about his school and things of that nature, and a lot of people equate him and Tariq Nasheed in the same boat. So whenever they mention him, they mention the other. So Tariq Nasheed, he put up something on Twitter. He's like, yo, y'all stop putting my name with him whenever he's going through something. We don't do that. Whatever's going on with him, leave my name out of it. I mean, And he said a couple more things. To me, it wasn't big. Anyway, Umar Johnson got mad, and now they going at it and making videos. And Dr. Boyce Watkins, he's very critical of Umar Johnson a lot because there's been a lot of stuff in the media. Most of you who are watching it kind of know. Umar Johnson's been in the media a lot, and Boyce Watkins has been he really has been, in my opinion, over criticizing him for his stature. And I kind of feel Umar on that, but I'm not going to take sides, either one side. But I do kind of wish Boyce Watkins would not. He does a lot of subliminal things, and act like it's nothing. He does. But nevertheless, these gentlemen, I wish they would call each other and really hash it out because it's bad for our community. The positions they hold in the community and the work that they're doing is too important for these brothers to be fueling like this. As black men, we have egos, and sometimes another man says something, it's hard for us to take. We want to fight it out or whatever, but at the same time, to the position that they hold, and some of us hold, we can't do that all the time. We have to be the bigger man because we have kids following us, and we are the ones that say we set the example. And we got to set the example of how to deal with other brothers, even in disagreement. But at the same time, I do understand these brothers, they deal with constant criticism from everybody on a daily, mainly from black folks, on a daily basis. They deal with constant criticism, so I can only imagine the frustration that they get. But I would say, well, they are human, but I would say that at this point, by their stature, they should be able to, I guess, handle it and deal with it. But the way that it's going now is unbecoming of all of them. Excuse me. Because of the position that they hold, they have to get over it. They have to work it out. Now, they got to go somewhere, fight it out or whatever. We don't even know about it. All we need to see is, look, we got together, we hashed out our differences, we going our separate ways. And that's all what they need to do. But the fact that they fueling like this is tearing down the community because we, as black people, trying to get together. We trying to unite and we trying to come up with our own plan. These brothers, they all got something great to offer. They're great at what they does, at what they do. Like Boyce Watkins, he's great at finances. He's great at building, community finance, helping black people understand the basics, teaching black children. I mean, he's great at that. He's he's one of the best. But he also involves himself in petty commentary, you know, and he has the right to do that. But you know, it's tearing down Umar Johnson. I love Umar Johnson. I was with him the other day. He's great at articulating what's going on between black people, white supremacy, going on in black families, what's going on with his ADHD, what's going on with our black boys, and the frustration that our black boys are dealing with trying to come up in education, the school to prison pipeline. Dr. Umar Johnson, he's great with articulating that Pan-Africanness, you know. But sometimes I know his approach is can be very unbecoming sometimes, I guess. Sometimes he can involve himself in petty arguments and petty, you know, get back or clapbacks. And I think he's bigger than that, you know. Because the community, I've been trying to tell us, Umar, you don't need to do that, man. I know it's frustrating. I know them boys is aggravating you, man, but you don't need it. You don't need it. You know, just do your best to rise above, because you are too important. Your work is too, ain't nobody doing it like you. Nobody's doing it like you. Your perspective and your opinion and your knowledge is too important to lose it to the negativity. And I wish that Umar Johnson would have a better team around him to really pull him back. You know, because like I said, we as men, we get that sometimes. You know, it's hard. We want to clap back, you know. But in Tariq Nasheed, you know, sometimes he involves himself in petty argument and petty clapbacks, you know. But it's a bit more understandable for Tariq Nasheed just by where he comes from and his respect. He's been consistent like that for a long time. But at the same time, he's rising higher in the community, so you don't have to let some of that stuff go. And Tariq Nasheed, he's very good at putting those films together, articulating it so the youth can really digest it. Ain't nobody out here putting films together like Tariq Nasheed and making it hot, making it pop. Nobody doing it like that, you know. Nobody. And most of the Black history films that's out there, they're either old style, like, you know how the Bible, the King James Version is that old English that the youth can't really rock with. And they read it, but you be like, you know. So telling you, he's making it contemporary, he's making it hot. You know, he's taking our history, putting it out there, and we consume it. You know? And it's a good thing. We need all three of those aspects. And I'm not trying to put one of these brothers above the other. They all great in their own lanes. You know, and we need all these things. We need the film. We need the history and the education of psychology for Umar. We need the finance from Boyce Watkins. And together, this is how you raise a community, because nobody can control one thing or control all things. You got to take the collective and put it together and rise higher. And right now, this feud that they got going on, it is hurting the community, man. It's giving the haters more fuel to say, see, I told y'all these brothers wasn't nothing. I told y'all these brothers was fake. I told y'all, you know, almost like Boosie Dort. I told y'all, you know. And it's hurting us, man. You know, and I would call them out when they wrong, and as being a part of the community, you know, I wish to tell these brothers, like, hey, y'all need to take a step back. I know you frustrated. I know you tired. I know you at your last straw. You know, I know you've been holding it in for a long time, but you got to do it a little bit longer. You know, you got to, because your position is too important. Their position is too high, and everybody don't rock with these brothers, but you don't need everybody to rock with it. You know, but a lot of people rock with them, and I just wish that they would pull it back, man. You know, but what I'm seeing now, it is disappointing, because I follow all these brothers, and I don't want to sound repetitive, but I think they're all just so great and amazing at what they do, and we need it. But the feud that they got, the back and forth and name calling, is gonna tear down their brand. You know, everybody's brand can be torn down. I don't care who you are. You know, everybody's brand can be torn down, because I think what they don't realize is, and yes, sometimes the community can be hypocritical, but it's like, you know, I'm in ministry. It's like, I'm using myself as a minister, you can't do what everybody else does. Everybody else can go out there and be petty. Everybody else can go out there and run the streets. But you, because of your position, You hold a higher standard. They expect each other to do those things. But when I come in or you come and do it, they be like, hey, brother, how you going? We need you to be over there. Let us do this. We need you to be on your side because we can't mix this. We're trying to get where you at. We're trying to reach your level. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. But hey, so to the other brother, I would say to take a step back, and realize what this means to the community. Realize that the people of the community, yes, can be hypocritical, but y'all know, they know who really rocks with them. I think the people who really, really rock with these three brothers, even we are getting tired. We are getting, like, okay, could we be defending y'all? You know what I'm saying? We do, pridefully. But we're getting tired. And we're like, look, man, because people only have so much they can take, so much negativity they can defend, and it's turning people away. And that's to be honest. And I don't want them to say, well, you never was really with me. We are. And we want the best for y'all. That's why we're trying to protect y'all. We coming out of love, like. And I know now, I'm not talking about the haters. You got haters out there that just always, oh, these niggas, No, I'm talking about the real people who really care for these brothers and really want to see them win. And we're doing all we can to, And so what's going on? We just trying to stamp out the feud. We're trying to make it, so they can let it go. So we can see, so the work of these brothers can rise to a higher level. Because we need it. We need Boyce Watkins. We need Umar Johnson. We need Tariq Nasheed. We need their expertise. We need their perspectives. We need their opinions. Don't worry about the haters. They're going to always be there. Haters going to do what haters do. And if y'all brothers don't want to work together, it's fine. Y'all have that right. But for the sake of the community, man, for the sake of the work, the missions, I just wish that you guys would just turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? And they have been doing that. They have been turning the other cheek, but they just at a point of fed up. But they need good people, more people around them to say, hey, because my boys the other day, I was posting some stuff. They got on me. They were like, hey, bro, you doing great work out here, but the stuff you posting is going to kill what you do. We need you to back up off that. And we went at it. We gave our opinions, but it was respect at the end of the day. And they were like, okay, I see what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to, okay. In the moment, I ain't see it because I was like, oh, man, I'm a man. I'm you ain't gonna come to me. But they came out of love, So they're like, hey, man, we don't care what you talking about. We trying to protect you. And that's how we do as men. And at the end of the day, it was all good. We dapped it up. And we move forward. And they're looking out for our best interest. And as a community, we trying to look out for these brothers' best interest and tell them that they need to chill out. Because the people getting tired. But they have a right to clap back sometimes. They have a right to do that. But we just need them, man. We need them in a better way. Personally, I wish they all could work together. Because imagine the power that they would have if they all work together, man. Imagine what we can get done. They don't want to work together, I know. And I know they all consider themselves to be on different levels than the other. But it don't matter sometimes. Because we respect Umar Johnson and Boyce Watkins. They got degrees and certifications and stuff. Tariq Nasheed, he just a brother from the community, and not just a brother from the community. He put in work for a long time. He a best-selling author, But as far as like degrees and stuff, he don't have that, but he don't need that. Everybody don't need to have these degrees to do great work. If you're doing a great work, you're doing a great work. And so as a community, we don't hold him to that same standard. Because he had put in the work, he had made an impact. They all have. And I don't see nothing wrong with them all putting the work together. But I ain't say they're not going to do it, but it just, as black men, it looks bad to the women. It looks bad to the community and to the youth. Because we get on these people a lot. And it just, I don't like the pettiness, man. I don't like it. And I feel each one of them in their arguments, or in their disgruntledness. I feel them. I've heard all the arguments, they fussing. I know, I feel them. But I wish they'd call each other, man. Just call each other, And I would say to Boyce Watkins, with Boyce Watkins. Now he has made a lot of videos of Brother Umar, and that can get aggravating because he's turning the tide, and he want to take the position of like an anchor. You know how an anchor of a news channel, they just there to read the news, right? They don't really give their opinions, and so they kind of exempt from the backlash. So sometimes boys try to give his opinions of Umar as an anchor, but at the same time he goes into his feelings about it and don't realize it, and in turn it looks like he's taking shots. It does, and he has a big platform, and Tariq and Umar, I just wish them brothers could work together because they are a powerful force. They are a powerful force. They are with the media, and they don't need each other. I mean, they do need each other. We all need each other. Let me stop saying that. But you can take the greatness of anybody, put it the greatness of another person, and it explode. It's like dynamite, man. It's like gunpowder, Because I see the greatness of each person, whether this person has all the degrees or they're from the street. God has gifted every human being with a certain gift that they can use for their purpose. But I'm about to end this thing, man. I pray that these brothers work it out, man. Just get off this social network. And I pray that they get better teams around them to not know yes, man. We need some no men like, bro, you ain't going to post that. I don't care what they say. You ain't going to do that. I don't care what the media, they need that, man. Because it's hurting the community. It is. And it's petty. And I defend these brothers day in, day out, but it's getting to a point where I almost can't do it. And they don't need me to defend them. You know what I'm saying? They don't need me to defend them. They grown men. But I just want to see them. I care because I love the work of my people. I want to see my people rise, and I recognize when somebody's doing great work for the people, for the community, and that's what I see in them. Despite all their faults, despite all their iniquities, I'm not very preachy. I see in them the great work they can do, and they are doing, and they have been done for the people, for black people and black communities. And I just want them to shave away all the extra stuff and focus on the work. I know that's hard, but they got to focus on the work because the work is too important. The mission, the goal is too important for this pettiness. And we saying this because they are the best at what they do. They're not just the average Joe out here making videos. They are the best. So when you have the best, you need to protect that. But they probably won't see the video. They might do see the video, but I just want to say to those brothers, we love all those brothers, man. We just want y'all to really hash it out in the best way, or if you can't, just redirect your attention to y'all work, because we here because y'all work is very important. We love your work, so let's hope they work it out, man. Holla at your boy.